Am I the a-hole for bringing a +1 at my sister's wedding? I sat in the front row of my sister's wedding, my fingers curled around a champagne glass, watching the man who once promised me forever promise it to her instead. Everyone said I was brave for showing up. Truth is, I just wanted her to see what losing really looked like. And before you call me dramatic, maybe you should hear how my sister became my biggest mistake and my biggest lesson. Ethan and I met in college. 5 years together, 5 years of inside jokes, coffee dates, road trips, and late-night plans about our future apartment with a balcony and 2 cats. He was my first real love. The kind that makes you believe this is it. My sister, Vanessa, was always around. The prettier one, the louder one, the one who somehow made everything about her. If I got a new dress, she'd buy the same one, only shorter. If I got promoted, she'd post a photo about her new beginnings. She didn't want what I had, she wanted to be me. Still, she was my sister. I trusted her, until I learned that even blood can bleed you dry. When I got a new job in Seattle, Ethan stayed behind for his firm in New York. Long distance was hard, but we managed. Or at least, I thought we did. A few months in, Ethan grew distant. Late replies, cancelled calls, vague excuses like, work's been crazy. Then one evening, I FaceTimed him, and he didn't answer. So I called my parents, and Vanessa picked up from his apartment. She laughed it off, saying she was just visiting. But my gut twisted. The next day, I received screenshots from a mutual friend, messages between Ethan and Vanessa. Her, she's too busy for you. You deserve someone who actually shows up. Him, I wish you weren't her sister. That line burned more than any lie. I confronted them both. Ethan couldn't even look me in the eye. Vanessa smirked and said, "You always thought you were better than me, Claire." Guess not anymore. I ended it that night. Blocked him, ignored her, moved cities, rebuilt myself. But apparently, my absence gave them permission to rewrite the story, with her as the heroine. Almost a year later, my mom called me, voice trembling with excitement. "Sweetheart, Vanessa's getting married. You have to come home." I asked, "To who?" There was a pause. And then she said it, Ethan. I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. They'd been reconnecting, according to the family, and sometimes love finds a way. Everyone expected me to smile through it. My mother said, "Be the bigger person, Claire. It'll prove you've moved on." And maybe I could have, if they hadn't made her wedding venue the same one Ethan once told me he wanted for ours. So I said yes. Yes, I'll come. Yes, I'll watch my sister marry my ex. But I wasn't coming alone. A few weeks before the wedding, I met Daniel, a client at the architecture firm I joined. He was charming, confident, and happened to be Ethan's new boss. When he heard about the wedding, he smiled. "Mind if I tag along? Sounds entertaining." And just like that, I had my +1. The day of the wedding, I walked into the venue in a silk champagne dress, subtle, elegant, impossible to ignore. Daniel offered me his arm. Every head turned. Ethan froze mid-sentence when he saw us. Vanessa's smile faltered just for a second, but I saw it. The ceremony was picture perfect, white roses, a live violinist, the smell of betrayal masked with vanilla candles. During the vows, Ethan stumbled. His voice shook. He looked at me, just once, before finishing his sentence. Vanessa noticed. At the reception, Daniel greeted Ethan with a firm handshake and a smirk. "I've heard a lot about you," he said. "Really hope this marriage works out better than your last relationship." The table went silent. Vanessa's jaw tightened. Ethan turned pale. And me? I just sipped my wine. Later, during the couple's photos, Vanessa cornered me. Her voice was sugar-sweet venom. "So, that's how you move on, parading my fiancé's boss around like some trophy." I smiled. "Oh, honey, you can't steal what doesn't want to stay." She blinked, speechless. "You think you've won?" She hissed. "I already did," I said softly. "I just came to remind you what winning actually looks like." The photographer called her name before she could reply. Her face, that perfect jealous fury, was all the closure I needed. As the music played and the couple danced, Daniel leaned toward me. "You okay?" he asked. I nodded, eyes still on them. "Yeah, for the first time, I really am." Before the cake cutting, I slipped out quietly. No scene, no tears, just peace. As I stepped outside, the wind caught my hair and I finally felt free. Free from comparison. Free from betrayal. Free from them. I didn't ruin her wedding. She did, the day she thought she could steal happiness. I just reminded her that karma wears heels too. So, am I the asshole for showing up to my sister's wedding with her fiancé's boss as my +1?